So we don't fit us say, you know, consign us, it consign us. How they take the leave, confine us. If they do well, we will well. But they not well, we don't go well. Because they live for our community. If we they not well, they not go well. Because our community not they day. So they are like our brothers and our sisters. That is why we say we must also talk to the Hausa. So my brothers are welcome. So I go begin to introduce them one by one. The first one I want to introduce, that be the man right there, Nasir Muhammad. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are Nasir Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
He's, you are the chairman.
I'm the chairman of the Hausa community.
The Hausa community living room. Okay, very good. Alhaji Idris Umar is the secretary of the Hausa community living room. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. To my left is Mr. Bala Awal. Mr. Bala Awal is a member of the Hausa community living room. And we're expecting like 2 friends, but only one of them is here today. Mr. Al Amen Team. He's from the Fulani community living in Uromi. So you are welcome, sir. Welcome to this our discussion today. Before we continue, you go over Chairman Mr. Nasiru Muhammad.
Yes,
where you come from? Which state you come from?
I come from Kebbi State.
Where from Kebbi?
Yawori local government.
Yawori local government. So welcome. Which work do they do?
I'm selling, I'm a businessman. I'm selling beans and onion.
Oh, now I get this straight this time, man. Now they say well now. Beans and onion. Very good. Welcome, sir. Then Alhaji Idris Umar.
Yeah.
Which state are you from?
I'm from Kano State, Municipal Local Government.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Which work do they do?
This is business, buying and selling of goods, cow and others.
Aha, very good. So welcome.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Bala Awad. Where are you from? Taraba State. Huh? Ukari local government, Taraba State. Which work do you do? Butcher. Okay, welcome. Nice to meet you. Then Mr. Al Amin Dean. Which state you come from?
From the state.
Gombe. Which work do you do? Business.
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome, welcome. I welcome all of you now. So this is our show this evening.
Thank you, sir.
The question I want to ask you now to begin. Coronavirus on the top. I know the meaning. I don't hear of it before. I don't hear of coronavirus or what they call COVID-19. I don't hear before. Chama, you don't hear?
We don't hear, sir.
What do you mean? What do you know? It doesn't mean. Now sickness, Abi.
Yeah, the coronavirus is a sickness. They are already telling us we will take care of ourselves.
Very good. Now disease, now virus, now disease. But we don't hear many disease before. Also now one kind of special disease. You know this disease, the reason why this disease is special, and they fear somebody to be saying, you know what somebody is sick now? Now person will wear that treat her.
Yes.
If somebody get malaria, person will not get malaria, I will go teach her.
Yes.
You will go follow and stay for hospital. You go take care of her. Somebody get diarrhea, person will not get malaria, you go meet her. You go follow and stay. If somebody get wound now, person will not go treat her, go to massage her body, all those ones. But this kind of disease, what they talk now, person when well, no they both near the person. Then they become fear. Why? Because before you go near the person, you go tie, you go wear, you come like masquerade. You tie, cover hand, cover leg. Why? Because this disease, this virus, if they enter somebody through the, what they call the mucous membrane, that is the mouth, the nose, the eye. If you enter inside, somebody sneeze, you go enter. The other person, droplet, you go enter the person's body. If you don't take careful, you take and touch her, enter your mouth, enter your nose, you go enter. You go walk. The person don't now, never see the mercy. The vaccine never did. So that's why everybody to be careful. That is why they just even they do some kind of things. Now, not here it is what somebody they do. What thing is somebody they do?
Whether they keep distance,
keep distance
of mask, using sanitizer.
Very good, sanitizer,
yes, so
and then to the wash hand. They wash hand because if you take hand, touch the thing, in a hand, like this thing. They say it's like something like, oh yeah, like that. So they will use soap, quick wash and come out. As long as they wash hand all the time. As I got on a bucket for us, when they wash hand, that's how we get up from there. And I wonder whether in our community they know about this virus.
Yes.
Now, women, wife, and children, and friends, they know about the virus.
Yes. But this virus, our
Yes.
community know much about this virus.
Okay.
Because even through mass media,
Yes.
the radio, the local
I
government,
don't know
they are
that
saying-
radio well.
So anytime you open any this thing, you hear the news of coronavirus.
Yes.
Through all means of mass media.
Yes.
Even within Uromi, you see the local government chairman was able to use this public addressing system to inform people.
Okay.
You see the soundboard and other jingles and other things they use in advertising that sickness so that people should stay. Yes,
okay.
concerning our own community, you see, we have taken some measures,
Okay.
both at home, in our market,
Yes.
and in our praying ground.
Yes.
So we have this sanitizer,
Okay.
we have the soap, where
Yes.
someone will
Wash his hands.
yes, even in our meeting,
Yes.
when our community leader, they and people before we came, we spread before coming. So we are very, very full.
I'm not any data because that from time I don't say Una, they very, very enlightened. Even though those of them that don't go to school, now they know news.
Yes.
Because they hold a radio. All of them get it, Abi.
All the people,
All of them get for here. All of them never get it. So now they hear when they talk about. But Fulani are the same for our community.
I think this virus issue,
Yes.
this COVID-19 issue,
Yes.
in fact, not even we that we are already there, like even the child that see in mother,
Yes.
you know about COVID-19.
Wow. This is great. This is wonderful. And so we take precaution. For the house also now they get buckets and tap on the wash and soap. So that wives will take care of all those hands.
Of course.
And I go visible.
And you know, washing hand normally,
Yes.
even without COVID-19,
Yes.
we wash hand almost 5 days.
5 times a day.
5 times. Yes.
Okay, all right, do ablution. Ablution.
We do time to time, five times in a day.
That is
so
wonderful.
when this COVID-19 come into
So we just go general.
so it cannot be any headache to us because already it's our
Your tradition.
nature.
Your tradition.
It's just the tradition.
Yeah, your religion.
Just the tradition, nature, everything to us.
To wash.
Yes.
But we have to use soap for that one. Or the ablution.
So for ablution, we are not using.
But now, we'll use soap. That's what that's why they get small kettle. Carry everywhere. How do I get kettle?
That is
That is good. It's so good to know this. And then you all live in your own community separate from Uromi people, or you live in the midst of Uromi?
We live in the midst of Uromi.
Okay, so you live together.
We live together.
You are not separated.
No.
Okay, so which means you will be able to enlighten them as well.
Yes.
Because if you live together, your children look their children, they will be able to see, and as you are applying it, some of them also copy from what you are doing. This is quite interesting. So wonderful. Now, let me know one thing. This, the lockdown, now we have partial lockdown.
Yes.
We have opened up partial, not fully. Now, this lockdown, I wonder how it affects you now. You now, businessman now, they affect you well.
Yeah, it affects us.
How it affects you?
You see,
So each person will talk how it affects
yes,
you.
because
you take a minute here, minute there.
you see, when this lockdown comes,
Yes.
so that fear of coronavirus, that they restrict movement,
Yes.
so people were that kind of, afraid that they don't move from one place to other places.
Yes.
And you bought goods
Yes.
for sale.
Yes.
Nobody is coming to patronize.
Yes, that's true.
Not until after some week,
Yes.
before the government came out to enlighten people that people who are selling good items, food, like meat and other things, tomatoes, beans, rice, can be able to sell something.
That's
so
what
that is
came
why
out.
we are able to come out and start doing some things.
It's the same thing with you now. You're selling beans. But you don't sell beans and other. Doesn't affect you now. Because we don't say we don't go chop.
As our secretary has mentioned, the same thing.
Okay, the same thing. Okay, also the same thing with you. Yeah, you affected that the same way. What about you?
Only me. It didn't affect me.
It didn't affect you?
Yes, it affected me.
How it did affect you?
Because nature of my business.
Yes.
My goods that I have.
Yes.
Before even COVID-19 begin worry.
Okay.
It has finished.
Okay.
I need goods.
Okay, did it?
Yes, I need goods to
Okay.
go and do goods. When I was planning to leave,
Yes.
this issue came up.
Wow.
That COVID-19 is all over the nation.
Okay.
So that no movement determine the movement. No movement, nothing. And even though I have opportunity to bring the goods, no buyer. Because I cannot open store on it or to hawk it. I can't because of no movement.
Okay.
No movement.
Yes.
So it just tie me down.
Yes. You know, I'm very happy that you are here. You know, I'm happy you are here. Because, you know, like the outside, before you come, we're just talking. Like when we grew up here in Uromi with people like this man, all of us. You know, this man don't stay with me many years old. We started to keep them.
Yes.
The rest of Uromi. But the Fulani, like you know, the Fulani, recently they're going to talk about Fulani Esme, Fulani this. Those were they can't really do Fulani back then. But we don't say every Fulani no bad. But they're going to talk say Fulani, the tribe will enter lorry, they drop them somewhere. But others ones, they don't know now. They know them.
No. You see one thing on Fulani. You know, Fulani how can I categorize them? Different yes, have groups.
Yes.
Have groups. Normally, our Fulani for Nigeria here,
yes.
Fulani where we have for Nigeria as a nation.
Yes.
We know them. Many of Fulani that we deal of them, those that go with cows or normally those things,
yes.
They are travelers. They are from far places.
So they are
from far places.
They are not one of
some from Cameroon,
yes.
from Chad.
Yes.
That's how you know the kind of their movement. But a Fulani really
yes.
that is indigent in this nation.
Yes.
That will not do any houses.
Yes.
Yes, because you know that this is mother home, fatherland, everything. No matter what you do, if you do good, you do for a nation.
Yes.
If you do bad, you do for the nation.
Okay.
So you have to at least to make sure that everything is in order and peaceful.
So those people when they enter not to where they are not part of it.
I not believe they are from Nigeria. I not believe.
That's what I'm saying. So people say that they are not from Nigeria.
Yes.
But do you speak the same language?
You know, it's just the same language, but there is a little slight difference, just like Uromi and Ubiaja.
Okay.
They are all Esan.
Yes.
But there is different.
Okay.
Just like Awuchi and those places. You know, there is tonation.
So how do we know them? How do we know the difference?
You see,
like you know, we know you live with us, so how do we know the difference between those people and you people?
Yes, the difference that you don't know, you cannot know.
Okay.
Because once you see, it's a Fulani. Yes, a Fulani is Fulani, that's what you see.
Yes.
It's Fulani, it's a Fulani. But we that know ourselves, we know the difference, even with the language.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Even by speaking the language,
okay.
like an Obiaja man now speak, you know this man is from Obiaja.
Yes.
Yes, that is how it is.
Okay, I want to ask one question. Sorry, no verse.
Yes, sir.
You know, say recently, some people complain say, some of this Fulani, they go their farm, destroy their crop, destroy their this thing, and those things. How where people know them, go fit help us in that regard?
The problem is, we once we see Fulani man that is not in the
community,
is not in the community.
Yes.
It's well known. Yeah, it's well known because we know Fulani, they are travelers.
Yes.
They can't stay one place.
Okay.
They move from one place to another. And
itinerants.
Yes. That is it. And the second thing you see.
So that's how they are naturally.
Yes, that's how
they don't stay in one place.
No.
But you people don't stay in one place.
Yes. There is reason.
Okay.
There is reason. You know, that's why.
It's good to, I'm learning this one today.
That's why only we now. You see, we now we can call ourselves Hausa Fulani.
Okay.
Why? Yes. Why? Because we don't already be into Hausa.
Aha.
Yes.
So that was why Seriki was saying we are together.
Yes.
Because when I was discussing with him that we also want to have some Fulanis, he said we can bring Fulani who are coming because we are together.
Yes.
So me, I was wondering why is it so? This is why is it we are together? It's because you people live together.
We live together.
So that's why we call you Hausa Fulani.
That's why you can't separate it.
Okay.
You can't separate. It's Hausa Fulani.
Okay.
Find out now most of our mothers
Yes.
are Fulanis.
Yes.
Father are Hausa.
Yes.
So father are Fulani.
Aha.
So this one. But formally, Hausa, Fulani are two different, but they are together.
Yes.
As a result of they have religion, things in common.
Yes.
They live as one group, now they become one.
So this, it will not be fair to treat every Fulani
as
as
Fulani. So now
Yeah.
that's why the issue of Hausa Fulani came together.
Yes.
So sometimes you cannot differentiate between Hausa, because when you are trying to hurt an Hausa man, believe that invariably you are hurting the Fulani man. When you are hurting the Fulani man, indirectly you are hurting.
Nobody, some of you like you are my brother.
Yeah.
You are Uromi Fulani. You are Uromi Hausa. No, nobody will touch you where I am.
Yes.
Because you are my brother.
You see, that's why you see all things that we have been hearing about Fulani, either Hausa or Fulani man, no one will be happy on it.
Yes.
Why? Because they are our brothers.
Yes.
They are our brothers. We share everything together.
So,
what I want to chip in is you made mention of Fulani, the herdsmen.
Yes.
You see, the Fulanis have been in Ishaland, where especially Ubiaja, Uzeya, for over 40, 50 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Are those the Hausa Fulani or
no,
the Fulani?
Fulanis.
Okay.
The real Fulani. They live within there in the bush.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know we have a system of organization of leadership.
Okay.
Whereby when things are going on, we channel this thing to the leaders. That's why the issue of Fulanis, Hausa Fulani comes in now, and find out there are lacunae and some problem from the government side. For instance, my father was the head of the Fulani Hausa community in Uromi before my present brother became the central Hausa Fulani.
Okay.
So the Fulani has been there for donkey years.
Okay.
Why? What is the difference between the past Fulani and the present Fulani? Is the question to ask first.
Okay.
Has this thing not been happening? I could recall when my father was alive, the Fulani men went with the herdsmen and the farmers.
Yes.
When they normally went to their farm to destroy their crops, the people will move down to inform my dad.
Yeah, the head.
Yes. No, we mean the farmers.
Yes.
They will come down to meet my dad when he was alive at the house of the Hausa community to inform him that the Fulani people have destroyed their farms.
Yes.
So he will, okay, you say, I said, no problem.
Okay.
He will meet them, he will meet the Fulani leaders.
Okay.
They will ask the person, where is your farm?
Yes.
So we tell you the route of every day, anybody that is moving, when they are rearing the cow, they will ask, whose passing sons or children move toward this road today?
Okay.
They will say, so person.
Yes.
Then who among you went through this so farm?
Yes.
They will say, so far. Through there, we'll be able to detect who went there, whose persons destroyed the farm.
Yes.
Then they will come to a meeting whereby you estimate they will pay you what. This is what has been happening in the past.
Okay.
But presently, I don't know what some people, both the hatred there between the Fulanis and the farmers. You see, everyone is hurting.
But does that mean that today now?
Yes.
Does that mean that if a farmer's crops are destroyed, and they come to Seriki, it can be resolved?
It can be resolved.
Really?
But now the problem is that the farmer are taking law sometime into their hand, because two wrongs can never make a right.
Okay.
If the Fulani men mistakenly enter your farm and destroy your crops, then you take law into your hands, then he will come back for revenge.
Okay, that's what is happening.
That is what is happening.
So,
but I wish they destroy their things, they channel the truth through the leadership, then we'll be able to sit down with them and ask so date and so time who went there.
To know this fact.
So all people, most of
they don't know. They don't know. Maybe when certain will be here, everyone is strong. We'll arrange a discussion. Then we'll get Fulani. So Fulanis will come, and then certain he will tell us how this matter can be resolved. Let me ask you, what about those who are involved in kidnapping?
Yes, involved in kidnapping, these new issues.
Okay.
These are new problems that you see today. The Fulanis, some of the Fulanis, are now becoming unemployed.
Okay.
Because as a result of different crises in different places, some of their cows were killed.
Okay.
Some were stolen.
Okay.
So it became, poor will have nothing to do.
Okay.
So kidnapping came in. So the Fulani, I'm sorry to say, I have to say, did not naturally go into kidnapping, not until with the support of most of our people from the south. Who give them the orientation on how to even use gun, how to get gun, how to even manipulate and use things. So the Fulani did not just one day go into it. We taught the people who have, because the knowledge of how to get ammunitions,
yes,
how to do the kidnapping, and even today, I'm free to tell you that Fulani are involved in kidnapping, but the masterminded people are there somewhere.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So they have persons who send them and who use them.
They use
and
them, yes,
they
move as a group. Yes, that is what they have a group, they come, they make them as a group, they work as a group. Then the Fulani will go there to the road, they kidnap then those people who have the knowledge, intelligence, and provide them with ammunitions and other things. They are separate people.
Okay, so there is a network.
So there's a network.
It's a network.
It's a network. This is a situation that the government has to find out and come into.
Well, okay. Well, it's a very good thing that it's also part of the discussions that is relevant, and I'm sure people would want to know because they complain about it.
Yes.
And now begin to see jobs. They give themselves into any kind of jobs,
yes,
including this kidnapping and all that stuff.
An idle mind
is the devil's
workshop. So when you're an idle, you don't have something doing. So you see that one can easily jump into anything without even looking.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for that enlightenment. But I will look forward to someday when we will table this matter. Okay. We would want to know more about this.
Yes,
so
yes.
If there is anything that can be done to better the situation.
There are many things that can be done. Because like our Hausa community, there's no way a Fulani man will come maybe from Cameroon or this thing, Niger or another place, or Kano or Adama or Gombe, without him meeting his fellow brothers here. Except he is on the way, because he can be from Kano, maybe he's on his way going to Port Harcourt. But as far as he's coming there to sit down maybe for a month at least, he must relate with other Fulanis.
And they will know him.
And we know that we have strangers who came from so place with us.
Yeah.
So we can also monitor their movement.
So you can monitor them?
Yes.
That is great. It's good to know that.
Just that they are an issue that the government
cooperation
cannot on their own single-handedly solve that problem without the leadership of the Hausa Fulani.
Have they ever this matter to discuss?
Yes. Somewhere last 3 months, the governor himself met at Udiaja with at the government house to discuss something about security issues. Okay. So we made mention, more especially, like in Uromi, we don't have Fulani. Herdsmen living in Uromi. Only some of them reside. But Uzeya, Uboha, Udiaja, these are places that Fulani, reside in the bush. Okay. But they do come in to sell their goods here. Yes, Uromi is a commercial place.
Yes. So all those ones they see around in the town and Goreti and all those.
Yes, very few of them like this, my brother, they are the one who reside in town.
Okay. Okay.
So most of them you see some of them after.
All those young boys that have been seen around, they are just passing by.
Yes, sometimes when they finish, they come to the town they sell their goods, or they do one, two things or the
Has there ever been any discussion on this Fulani herdsmen with you people in Uromi?
Yes.
Discussion in Uromi?
Yes, Uromi, they have. Even the Onoje pilots,
okay.
sometime where the issue was alarming, Hausa Fulani this. And when one of the Hausa man, Ishaman was one kid in the bush.
Yes, I remember that.
That time, so an alarm that time, so there was an uprising that God later quenches it because the people from the community decided to descend on the Hausa market and destroy even these mammoths of the goods and stole some of his distance. So later we were able to put an end to it.
Anyway, well, sometime, like I mentioned, we have to look into this matter and see how we can discuss. You know, as you discuss, we get elected. I've learned so much here today. We didn't come here for that, but it's a side issue. We are discussing it. And I'm sure that a lot of people who will learn, who are watching us today, who will learn some of these things, you know. So maybe with time, we'll find time to come. Okay, let's come back to the issue of this coronavirus.
Okay, sir.
I am happy that people are taking the necessary precautions, but you know, it affected everyone.
Yes.
And just before we started our discussion, I was happy to learn that your community was kind of favored with the palliative. You got palliatives in your community?
Yes.
So it was more about the palliatives.
You see, I have to praise the Edo State governor.
Yes.
As a result of the palliative measure has taken during the period of.
Yes.
Like myself, as I told you, I live in Kano. I moved down, going there, down here. But Edo State, the measures we put in place for tackling this thing, I'm highly impressed. I've raised hands.
As the governor of Edo State. So what exactly did he do?
Yes. You see, the system of distancing people,
yes,
creating awareness,
yes,
people monitoring,
yes,
at the same time there is this what we call mobile court.
Yes.
And when you are trying to enter the car, you see the distant people, two people at the back,
yes,
one at the front.
The drivers were here, they told us
yes,
that.
We are talking about the make sure that yes, when you are, whenever you are going, you see we have all our marks with us.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes yes, it's all with us here now.
The palliatives. I know about all those ones. He's doing very well about that.
The measure they are looking is that, like we are Hausa community, Hausa Fulani and Muslim community, we have received a lot of palliative measure.
Yes.
Rice.
Yes.
Beans.
Yes.
Spaghetti.
Millet.
And millet.
Yes.
And indomie. Oil. Bonvita. Sugar. Milk. And so many other things.
And they brought it to our community.
And they brought it to our community.
Okay.
To the Hausa community.
Yes.
We all received these things.
Yes.
Even during the time of Ramadan.
Yes.
The fasting. Yes. We just finished of recent. So they bought all these things for us, which was an extraordinary, the way I used to say. Everybody was able to have his as an Hausa community. That they brought also this other palliative measure to the Hausa and Muslim community in another form again.
That's what
Edo State government.
Yeah, Edo State government.
Because apart from Edo State government, we did not receive anything.
Okay. But you got enough from Edo State government.
We get enough from Edo State government.
And you were so happy.
We were very, very much happy.
That's so good to know.
And
so good to know.
we were able to share it because Hausa Fulani in Uromi, we were able to share it in house living in the town.
Yes.
Hausa Market.
Yes.
Odigwen. Arwe. Ivwe. And Go80.
So do you have an idea of how many you are in Uromi? Hausa?
Yes. Now Hausa people we are very, very much in number in Uromi.
You are the secretary, so you
yes, at least we have at least almost 3,000 plus.
Wow! So you are more than
Yorubas. Very, very much.
You are more than Yorubas.
Yes, we are more than Yoruba.
Wow!
You can't even. We are more than Yoruba. We triple Yoruba now.
Yoruba told me that when I spoke with them, they said they are over about 500.
Yes.
So you are over 3,000.
We triple more than
wow.
Yoruba because typical example is that when you are taking an Okada ride in Uromi today, among 5, you find that 3 are Hausa people.
Yes, the bikemen.
The bikemen.
Yes.
So you see them. So you see people who are hawking, who are into buying and selling. You see, we are very, very much now. So we engage in different type of business in Uromi. Some are even farmers. You take them, they go there, they work for you. Some even bricklayers. not even Hausa.
That's good.
One that even coming down, I saw one of our Hausa people able to do just one of the house there.
Yes.
He
Was working as a
was
business.
working, yes.
Okay, let me talk to Bala Awa. Bala, we are not saying anything today. What palliatives did you get from the government? I understand that the government of Edo State did very well to the Hausa community, which is so great. I mean, I'm happy to know that the governor did that to Igbo, because some of the people who came in here, the Igbos complained they didn't get anything. The Yorubas complained they didn't get anything. But you guys are coming here, and I'm so happy that at least there is a group that has acknowledged a good work of the government. So I'm happy the governor did this to you. And I know the governor did a lot. He did a lot to different groups. I know to the orphanages he gave them some palliatives. So, but I didn't know about the different groups. So I'm happy that the Hausas that you
are the Muslim community.
The Muslim community.
All
right. Okay.
Hausa Fulani Muslim community.
Bala Awal. So what did you get from the government? I want to hear from you. Okay, what secretary says you. Okay, what about the Fulani? What?
We are all together.
So, whatever it is that they bring to the house, so you are truly Hausa Fulani.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
So, this thing went down to every member of the community.
Every member of the community.
And every Hausa in Uromi is happy.
Is happy.
So, nobody's complaining.
Nobody.
That is great. That's wonderful.
Nobody.
It's so good to know that.
Both Hausa and the Muslims. The Muslim community, what I'm telling you, the Muslim community, when chairman, as far as you
have four groups. You have when they brought you to four, you have the Uromi Muslims.
The Uromi, yes, in Uromi now, we have the Ishan Muslims.
Yes.
Who are the indigenous of Ishans.
Yes.
We have the Yorubas.
Yes. So you have Yoruba Muslims.
Yoruba Muslims.
That is true.
We have Hausas and the Fulanis. So we share it into four because we are much in number, the Hausa Fulanis. So we take two parts, and why the Ishan take one.
It is on 2 grams. One as Muslim,
as the Muslim
one
community,
as Hausa
one
community.
as Hausa community.
So you got a lot.
Yeah, we got a lot.
You got a lot. Yeah. Now I want to ask you: do you have Hausas here who are not Muslims?
Yes, we have them.
So they are Christians.
They are Christians.
Are there many?
There are many. But things now will be last record we are having about 200 and something.
Yes.
221.
Hausas who are not Muslim.
Who are not Muslim.
221.
200 and something.
Wow, that's a lot. So Christians.
They are Christians.
And if I may ask, if your child, you are a Muslim now, your son wants to be a Christian, we allow him.
You see, Nigeria is a free nation, but I will never stop him.
You won't stop him?
Yeah,
oh, that's great. I'm up to hear that.
Stop him.
Oh boy, yes.
Stop him.
Because I'm sorry to say,
yes.
Between Christian, Muslim, it's only one. It's you and me confusing ourselves. It's only one.
Yes.
Why did I say so? Abraham, down to Moses, down to Jesus, down to Muhammad is one thing.
Yes.
Abraham is grandson of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Abraham.
That's of Isa.
Yeah, Isa.
That Isa. But for all Jesus Christ, he didn't have a. Wasn't married. He didn't have. For your Isa.
No, what I want to say, Abraham. Jesus Christ is is a grandson of Abraham.
Okay.
Yes, the lineage of Jesus Christ linked to Abraham.
Yes.
Also, lineage of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, linked to Abraham.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, they found it through Isaac.
Yes.
Prophet Muhammad come to, which is son of Abraham.
Yes.
Isaac, which is son of
Abraham. Yes, the Old Testament.
So it's one thing. And if you Jesus Christ and Prophet Muhammad, they don't know any different. What they know is only one God. The message they come with is only one message. The message that Abraham, their grandfather, come with. The message that
are you an imam?
The message that Jesus Christ come with, the message that Prophet Muhammad come with is only one.
Yes.
Because as a Muslim, I'm a Muslim.
Yes.
If I say I did not believe in Jesus Christ, I'm not a Muslim.
Yes.
And I can never die as a Muslim.
Yes.
Why? Because God said, never separate my prophet.
Yes.
They are my messengers. And those books, I am the author of the book. If you deny the book, you deny the all the rest of the books.
Yes.
Because as the prophet, they come with one message.
Yes.
No one come with say two God, only one God. Have God. That's why you see I have a different Bible with me because my Quran linked me to read Bible. Yes, my Quran direct me.
Yes.
Direct me to go to Bible.
Yes.
There is truth inside.
Yes.
Because if you are doubting it, it's in Bible.
Yes.
Bring Bible, come, bring Quran. Because this issue, I have opportunity to say it today.
Yes.
I'm so happy. I want us.
So if your son wants to be a Christian, you allow him?
No, not that I will allow it or not. No, it's only one way.
No, suppose your son says, I want to be a Christian.
I'm coming.
Okay.
It has a reason
Yes.
to him to be a Christian
Yes.
or to be a Muslim.
Okay.
There's reason. What's the reason? We are finding that reason that God said, I have only way to serve me.
Yes.
Only one way to serve me, not
Yes.
two, not three. Which is that way? That's what we're supposed to find. That's why God said, if we want to look for that way, let's go those books out, bring Quran out. Their author is God. If you bring Quran out, you bring Bible out, you find the truth. Because God is not author of confusion. He cannot confuse you or me. It's we that we are confusing ourselves. That's why I see, I have 3 Bibles now in my house. I read it. I have seen this ablution that we are doing before we pray. I learned it from Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yes, it's in Bible there.
Yes.
This pray that we are doing it, this one that we are doing it directly to put her for ground, we learn it from Jesus Christ. It's in Bible there.
When he was moving with his disciples,
yes.
when he said,
So
you watch me,
you
move forward and pray.
You see,
When he said, woe to you people,
like
you can't
like
even watch me for a minute
like
praying.
Matthew 26.
You people should not convert me.
No.
By the time I leave here,
No.
I'm going to be saying,
So let's.
As we are here now with
Yes.
Muslim people, we mention Jesus' name. We must say, peace be unto him.
Yes.
We have
There are some people watching us.
Okay.
Let me just acknowledge people watching us. Then we'll continue. Yeah, we have Siva Ese watching us, Joseph Usam, Noah Ray watching us, Christopher Yamu says, good evening, Father. Thank you very much. Josephine Unane is watching us. He says, Hausa and Fulani, Una welcome, Una well done. Oh.
Thank you.
Then we have Siva Ese say, nice one. He's saying, well done to all of you. I have Remy Okre. Oh, it's a priest, my friend from the east. He's watching. He said, well done to you people. We have Edo State is watching. Emma Ohens is a teacher from University. He's watching. Cosmas Kosi, my childhood friend, is a pastor somewhere in Europe. God is watching. Kosi, well done. Emma Ohens is saying, good job, Padre. We have Beatrice. Ruth, this Academy, I'm sure, is watching. Thank you so much. We have Francis Agubai, is my very good friend, in priest here, is watching. He says, thanks so much, Father John Bosco, for this great work. We are learning a lot about our immediate community. Cosman says, you are doing well. Thank you, Cosi. Thank you very much. These are our friends on this channel. We have this, John Bosco, we have Holy Family Media House channel, we have Eastern Binoculars, and we have a Cali Chess Project. So people will be talking on those channels. I'm not there now, but I'm on this channel. So this is a message we are getting from this channel. From those I can see, there are many more I cannot see. Now let's continue because we'll soon round up. So on the palliatives, I am very happy that you got the palliatives, and we appreciate Mr. Governor, Governor of Maseki. Thank you so much for doing so much for the Hausa and Fulani community, Uromi, yes, and Muslim community for bringing them palliatives. So they are so grateful. They have acknowledged your good work. Please keep up the good work that you have been doing. There are Yoruba community that has not received anything. They complain. I interviewed them here last week. They haven't. The Igbo community has not received anything. If there's anything you can do, it's not too late. Remember them. You can send your local government chairman to visit those communities. We also have the Benue community that were here also. They have not received anything. And so there's anything you can do, Mr. Governor, that would be great. I know you can see me. You can see me, your people who watch, they can see, let them tell you. we are so grateful for all. You have done so much. You for the orphanages, you gave the orphanages some palliatives also. So we are very grateful to you, Mr. Governor. Now let's continue. Now the coronavirus, we all know is free.
Yeah.
And we have been told to wear the mask. How many of you?
Really, all of us have.
Everybody has face masks. That's so good.
This why. So
you know why I love the Hausa. The Hausa people are so enlightened. With your radio, you listen everywhere, wherever you go. And so you keep on these socials. And the social distancing too. You know when you came in here, we're talking about how you see that. It becomes social distancing. If you can also help to let members of the community know about social distancing, that would be great. Now, there's a question here from somebody. It says, please, the Hausa and Fulani, what other thing do you think the government can do to better Edo State? This is not a political question. When there's anything you want to just add, say, what do you think the government can do better Edo State?
Yes. You see, first of all, before I answer that question, you see, I would like to make us understand that we should try to learn how to appreciate what people are doing, not only to criticize what they are doing. We never appreciate what we have at hand sometimes, not until we have lost it or missed it. Or, you see, the governor, to my side, is doing his best. We have to encourage and pray for him. That is how it is in our Quran. That we should always pray for the leaders. We should always tell them their shortcomings in a way, not in an aggressive way. Manner, or try to criticize them. Or abuse them, or lay curses on them. By the time you abuse and lay curses on them, it's like you are trying to destroy them. And the devil will tempt them, but when you pray for them, you say, may the Lord have mercy on them. They have the wisdom to have their people at mind. You pray for your leaders, then you receive good things. Not only criticizing. So I believe the governor has a very good plan for his people. He's from Edo State. And I'm praying for God Almighty Allah to assist him to continue to walk down.
The question is, what other thing do you think he should do to better? Do you have anything you think? I know he has done so well. All agree as well. He's a human being, but I think he has done well myself. I think he has done well. But the thing is, every human being who also, there's the biggest room always is that for improvement. What area do you want to advise that he improves on?
Like in 2 or 3 areas. In agriculture, I want him to add more effort. Once seen and Edo State have become an agrarian state, whereby we can be able to produce even without even respond what we can consume. So in that aspect. Secondly, in health, he has to increase in health because we find out most of our hospitals are not doing the way they ought to be. But concerning education, you see, I've been following online the system, the measure he has taken towards making our students know how to read and write even before leaving the primary school. Not buildings, but what it takes.
You are talking about Edo Best.
Edo Best. So you see, it's a very nice, I welcome that very idea. Because when I could vividly recall in those days, most of our schools, but the teachers then were qualitative one. So you have taken a measure towards, so he has to improve. And added that when you are beautiful and handsome, you still have to buff up and work with things so that you look more. So
now the last question, there's a question coming here, actually is the last area we touch. Apart from, you know, children are home now. You know, is everybody home, you know, they eat more food, you know, they nothing for, you know, if your business is not moving well, people are not going to, no patronage, you don't have more money, but now you need more money. So there is always that difficulty. There's one aspect with the children that we always treat it and come here, that's education. You mentioned it. And someone just said, how has the COVID situation affected the education of your children? You know, we have this online learning. You all have children here, right?
Yes.
How has it affected them?
So it has, that is where it made more damages than any other thing.
Yes.
Education aspect. We find because computer literate.
Yes.
And you see mouth.
Yes.
So we find it difficult now to provide a laptop for all our children.
Yes.
Because primary 2, 3, 5, 6, secondary school, you have only one laptop or one handset in your house.
Yes.
And programs are going on. Which one are you going to favor?
Electricity.
Electricity problem. And like to me, electricity, because one has to be a republic to survive in Nigeria. So electricity is not that much of a problem. Even myself, I'm talking personally. But the problem is having a laptop. Those children educating them how to operate laptop. Even in our secondary school and primary school, you see somebody that will be talking.
There's somebody who knows you here. Cosmas
yes.
He says, Uromi is a people that embraces strangers.
Yes.
Say, please, I want to ask one of the Hausa men selling suya called Sani. Is this still Uromi? Sani selling
Sani who? We have another
Sani. Cosmas says Sani who. Also the word Sani who. So this the father's name. If it's one of those selling suya, many of them are still around. But they are old. Some have died. So Cosmos, those days, who used to sell suya, they're coming through. I know that you were when you and I, Cosmos and I were schoolmates. So he's in, I think he's in Italy. So
that son is talking. We were living around. I have retired back home now.
He's gone back home.
He's gone
back home. So
yes.
So he's
Ray
he's a pastor.
Yes.
So those outsiders who says we are then some of them have gone home.
Yes.
Some are very old.
Very old.
I don't eat suya anymore, so I don't. I don't eat red meat, so I don't know them anymore. So, but those ones who used to be there, they are children. Some of them are still selling suya.
Yes, their children.
And some of their children selling suya,
yes.
But those ones that you knew those days are gone. All right, okay. He says he's the one. He says yes, he's the one.
Yes,
so, he's gone home. He's gone home. He's with us. Cosmas is with us. Okay, all right. So your children were affected.
Yes,
and those who do not have the knowledge, technical know-how, cannot operate the computer and laptop and the handset. A lot of people could not really charge their phone.
We cannot be able to invite or private teacher to come and learn our children because we say we should distance them. And you know how children work. Even when you are trying to take care of them, this one will go and pinch this, or this one will hit this will hit
but distance not within the family, among your children, distancing among your children. But you could teach them to distance from other people. But when they are home, one family, you cannot. We make laws. There are extent to which these laws can go. These laws, distancing law, cannot function well within family. You want to go, not to go near your wife again.
All your children.
So that children, they don't do daddy. You push them away. They're still your children. But I'm talking about strangers, people from outside. You have no idea whether or not they are sick. So you're very careful. That's why we take the precautions. We go into vehicles to make sure the place is clean. Some people go with even happy. Not happy, what do you call it? What do you call the disinfectant? They use it to clean the what do you call it? People go with that. People go with sanitizers and all that stuff. So they use to clean wherever they go. Okay. Finally, before we leave, because why is he saying things here? He says, I wanted to bless him. We want to send him money. He said, I rented my house and Hausa man, they are still in my house now. Okay, so you give us to Hausa man.
Yes.
Say, I want to bless. Okay. Try to find him and send him whatever money. Because now, before we leave, people have tried. I really enjoyed this session. I must tell you, I enjoyed this session. I'm so happy at your truthfulness and at your readiness to discuss and to speak the truth. And also that you told us what you have gained from the government. I'm very happy and pleased. And that people are so enlightened.
Yes.
And know about the coronavirus. And people are ready to carry out regulations. That would be wonderful. So we don't have any fears with the community, mingling with people, anyhow. Okay. But the thing is, if there's anything any of you want to say, to the government, to the people. Each person will have the opportunity. You can speak Hausa. I don't talk to people who can speak Hausa. There's an opportunity to say folk close. Each person will say something. You can speak Hausa. Look at the camera and talk to people, talk to government, talk to people, camera, look at the camera there and talk.
Babu abin da zan faɗa kawai shine kamar mu yanzu da ke iyalinmu suna nan muna da yaranmu suna nan suna zuwa makaranta yanzu an dina zuwa karatu kaga ilimin su zai taɓarɓare to in ilimi ya taɓarɓare to duk suke kawo duk wannan sace-sace da shaye-shaye da kinafin da waye-waye duk rashin ilimi ne in akwai ilimi duk waɗannan abubuwan za su yi sauki.
Thank you very much. Then let the Fulani man also talk. Yes. I don't know Fulani House.
What I want to say is that pertaining our children.
Yes.
That they are not be at school anymore.
Yes.
And as you know, we don't have the ability to say that we should provide everything for them, that we meet up online teaching. So it's affecting us, and we are so worried about it. What we only pray, may every of people living in Edo State, with your hand, pray for governor. May all these things come and pass in short time. May everything go back as normal. Our school, everything, marketers, everything, they normal. We pray Almighty God to help us to drive this COVID-19 away from all world, not even Nigeria, all over the world. Yes, may peace reign for world, may peace reign for Nigeria, may peace reign for Edo State.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Bala Awa, just say something. Say something.
So, I already told you, so what I can say right now.
The secretary has said it.
Because anything you can say,
it's the same thing.
Yes, okay. The same thing.
No,
but
no, you speak it, sir. Even if you don't speak well, you will speak
like me myself now.
This
you say, why? You see, no, let me tell you.
See, customer said, let them speak this language now. So, where's this?
Tell Oyaba said that. The problem is that myself now. No, you see. No, the problem I have listed myself, I later left Uromi back to North. So I understand it, but to speak it is very but I cannot. I do understand it, but going back to the North before I came back here, because my father had to send me back to the North.
Yes,
Islamic and
you know you have tried that. Yes. Okay, now just make your last statement.
Yes, my last statement is that we people should have in mind that there's no any leader that wants his people to suffer. Yes, we should have this in mind, that no any leader would like his people to suffer. But my prayer is that there's a lot of challenges. We should be able to temper justice with mercy. When we used to say in the court that you should always think about the layman, the poor man every day. And the poor man is always there thinking of what to eat. You should always find solution to his problem. And there's a great challenges to our education system, more especially as a result of this coronavirus. We'll be able to understand that we are lagging behind on using computers.
Yeah.
So the knowledge of should be taken care of. The way he's trying to make sure everybody becomes right from the primary school, they should start teaching our students, because this is a great challenge. Because they are doing their best, but as a result of we don't have the knowledge of computer, our children will not be able to meet up. So this is a great challenge to him. So one next should try to handle.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much, my brothers and sisters. Other persons that have come in here, there's so many, but let me just mention a few. I have Olio Segwe Akere Jeremiah. Thank you very much for watching. He's been with us since he's been there. Then Fidel Iyoha Oriarebun, then Ezigbo Ide, and other persons have come in here. So I want to thank you all for being part of this particular program. If you want to go, I go to the audience man back on Sunday. If you want to now, sir, if you want to man data on there. I'm not looking at all in again. It is world of a banana, a lawyer. A by any underground, I want a poor, a banana, the way a war. Ellen Jai, a woman manager, a living in a back, you know, my house, some of my Fulani, my all Fulani. I'm watching my you know, I know very bad with Lord, amen. A back, you know, my cool, a name in my record in the poor. And the labor I have for it by my name, when I mean, oh, yeah, I'm watching my brothers and sisters, I just said that we are one and we are living together, and you people have been doing so well. I invited you who came in here and we have discussed like brothers. Let us continue to do this always for betterment of our community. In not too distant time, Amen, Adin, Dean, Amen, Al, Amen. I'm going to invite you again. I'm going to invite you again and some other persons, maybe you too, because I see you are very vibrant. And then maybe we'll discuss other matters. Then I also invite some other Asian people who will see how we can discuss and see how we can improve. Maybe help can come from here.
Yes.
Maybe we can make suggestions that the community will hear from us. Because we don't have too many of these opportunities. Germany, all of Europe and Nigeria, everywhere, people see what we are doing. We come out live. It's a little commission. We can begin like this year in Uromi. Then with time, we will do greater things. Once again, I thank you very sincerely. I ask God to bless you. You are blessed. And I hope as we are going back, you are still Muslim. So
yes.
I never convert you to it. So thank you so much.
You pray for our Muslim brother. So give us a dua. You pray for him. Thank you.
Karanci Fatiha da kufar lawa kafa uku Allah ya bayyana mana gaskiya gaskiya ce. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا
Lord be with you.
I'm also with you. So we pray to Almighty Allah to increase your head, your knowledge, your wisdom, long life and prosperity. The good work you have been doing, Allah give you the strength to continue. You are blessed in the almighty name of Allah. Amen. The peace and blessing of Almighty Allah be upon you, sir, and all of us. Thank you, sir.
The Lord be with you.